Good afternoon, dear friends. And today we finish our introductory topics in the world of training and sports. Earlier we have already discussed such issues as nutrition and training, and today, in conclusion, we will talk about also important point as recovery after training. Here we will discuss methods of recovery, sports supplements, sleep, and many other things that are related to this topic. Well, let's not delay and get right down to business. In the training program constantly appear new levels of load and intensity. Recovery is driven by several factors, each of which has a certain degree of influence. The main factors are age, training experience, gender, environment, availability of energy sources, and emotional state. Older athletes generally take longer to recover compared to younger athletes. On the other hand, more trained and experienced athletes usually require less recovery time compared to novice athletes because these athletes adapt more quickly to certain training stimuli. Gender can also influence recovery due to differences in the endocrine system. In particular, women tend to recover slower than men. Recovery is also affected by the process of nutrient replenishment at the cellular level. In particular, the replenishment of proteins, fats, carbohydrates. Finally, recovery can be hindered by fear, indecision, or lack of willpower. Sports nutrition is biologically active supplements and food concentrates designed for people who are actively engaged in sports and designed to improve sports performance, increase strength and endurance, increase muscle mass, and so on. It will not be superfluous if they will complement your diet. Vitamin and mineral complexes will help the body to recover faster. The body will be able to pick up lacking components that do not come with regular diet, also to make up for the loss of vitamins and minerals, creatine, protein, and amino acids. Creatine monohydrate in the body is produced by the liver, pancreas, and kidneys. Creatine in sports is used to increase strength. There are different methods of use. The effective dose is 5 to 10 grams per day, duration of 8 to 12 weeks. Protein supplement, which is made on the basis of protein mixtures. Protein is a supplement that is based on protein blends. In the stomach, protein is broken down by enzymes into amino acids, which are absorbed into the bloodstream and then used by our muscles and other tissues. The volume of a serving is usually indicated on the package. Usually about 30 grams. There is no limit on the duration of intake. Amino acids are a bit more complicated here. They are nutrients that make up all proteins in the body. Amino acids are given special importance because muscles are almost entirely made up of protein. That is, amino acids. There are 20 amino acids in total. 8 of them are so-called essential, i.e. the body cannot synthesize them in sufficient quantities on its own. The rest are called substitutes. BCAAs play a special role. Muscle tissue consists of 35% of them. BCAA have a large number of biological effects and are produced separately. BCAA branch chain amino acids consisting of 3 essential amino acids: leucine, isoleucine, valine. The optimal single dose of BCAA is 5 to 10 grams, 1 to 3 times a day. The state of our body, physical performance, and ability to resist injury are absolutely dependent on the quality and quantity of water we drink. The body of an athlete weighing 75 kilograms contains about 45 liters of water. So if the athlete is hard training, he must fully recover. The reason for the difference is that men have more muscle mass and less fatty tissue. Dehydration occurs if you do not drink enough water to compensate for all fluid losses in the body, such as respiration, sweating, urination, and other bodily processes. Every day up to 3 liters of water is lost. And during intense exercise, even up to 1 liter of water per hour is lost. Foods that are not processed and purified are most desirable in your diet. Try to eat only natural foods. Avoid refined or processed foods. Eat raw foods. If they need heat treatment, keep it to a minimum. To preserve the maximum amount of enzymes and nutrients, give preference to complex carbohydrates. They are fat, properly selected proteins contained in cereals, vegetables. Eggs and milk have a value comparable to that of milk and vegetables. Do not be insanely cruel to your diet. Sometimes you can afford a small piece of cake or ice cream. The most important thing is to try to get up from the table before the feeling of satiety. The key to success in any business lies in the need to prepare yourself for victories, not defeat. All athletes should fight negative attitudes due to various independent reasons from other people or their own doubts. Stress is a reality. It causes an increase in heart rate and breathing. Any athlete is familiar with this phenomenon. It would be a mistake to negatively affect the impact of stress on the process of releasing energy. This does not only happen in sports. There is a simple way to counteract this focus on the positive. Train with enthusiasm. Being able to control your reactions to stress gives you a huge advantage. You perform best when you focus all your attention on your goal and ignore any distracting details. If an athlete's brain is relaxed, the rest of the body goes into a similar state. Recovery is a slow-flowing process that is in direct correlation to the training load received. Complete rest or passive rest is probably the only common need for all athletes. To perform at their maximum level, athletes need about 9 hours of sleep per day, with a portion of this period taken up by short naps. Go to bed no later than 11 p.m. In addition, when using relaxation techniques before going to bed, the athlete's psyche goes into a calmer state. Sleep is an excellent means of recovery after training. The slightest disturbance of sleep, it is necessary to be especially careful to observe the regime of work and rest. To spend more often training in the fresh air. The mechanical effect of massage includes alleviating muscle fatigue and reducing excessive swelling of muscle tissue. As a result of massage, the positive effect of muscle plasticity is maximized. As a consequence, the flow of fresh blood to the massaged area is increased, which provides better metabolism between capillaries and tissue cells. In addition, massage improves lymphatic circulation. Cryotherapy deserves special attention. Cryotherapy, a set of physical methods of influence on the athlete's body, using the cold factor to remove heat from tissues, organs, or the entire human body, resulting in their temperature decreases within the limits of cryostability without pronounced shifts in thermoregulation of the body. Short-term 2 to 4 minute cooling of the entire body surface with a temperature of -60 to -110 degrees C. Today, cryotherapy is used to optimize physical activity and the process of recovery from it. To fully unlock the biological reserves of the individual with the main goal of achieving ever higher sports performance without compromising the health of athletes. The human body is an incredibly rational and intelligent, but still imperfect mechanism. Training is very time-consuming. Whether you are an elite athlete who dedicates over 4 hours daily, or an amateur athlete who tries to balance sports, work, and family obligations, sometimes you decide to take a shortcut. Insufficient or no warm-up before training, using the wrong technique, or performing an exercise poorly for the sake of faster performance, poor nutrition before, during, and after training. All this leads to imbalance and results in pain, fatigue, and poor sleep. Therefore, it is important to follow everything mentioned earlier in this video. It is not advisable to shorten the recovery period after exercise. Stick to a rational diet that ensures the assimilation of necessary food ingredients. If necessary and possible, use sports nutrition. Enough sleep, 8 to 10 hours, reduce, and best of all, eliminate the impact of stress on your body. Remember that your health is one and for life, so take care and love yourself. Well, that's all for today. Thanks for watching. I hope this video was useful for you. See you in new videos. See you soon.